Yeah.
It's something that we wrote and we took our time
Yeah.
just to ensure that we intrigue or excite our fans.
Mm.
Yeah, immediately we are going to have two collabos, we're going to have two singles, so it's a collection of four songs
Yeah.
with this EP.
Mm.
So I have, it's going to be a surprise. Let me just get you to be seeing this artist on the stage. Yeah, yeah, one of the major names or the big names here in the industry is going to be a part of the EP,
Mm.
and apparently tonight he's going to be here to perform.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can you name can you name the artist for us so that we can know we can be prepared for the energy?
Zero,
Zero.
zero. You guys are ready for zero?
Uh,
Yeah, zero support is on the EP. Yeah, let's wait and see. Let's
uh,
wait and see. Yeah.
what was the motivation that made you to feature maybe Zero on the EP launch?
Uh, for one, the versatility that he showcases in his art
Mm.
and the creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really like his sound. So it's something that I've been looking into and I've been always wanted to work with a Kenyan artist,
Yeah.
of which I haven't done that before.
Mm.
So Zero is one of the major names that I've used or worked with in the industry as of now.
Mm.
Yeah, though I'm not limited to working with any other artist in the future, so we'll consider that as well.
Maybe to name one, can you say the name, maybe the entertainer or the musician who you to feature in one song, maybe?
Of course, there are already other projects that we have already done,
Yeah.
other projects that we have already done with other artists, but we haven't released yet. So I may not mention the names because when the time is right, that is when we are going to mention these things.
Mm.
Yeah, but we are working on really exciting projects,
Mm.
and I'm so excited for tonight. Are
Mm.
you guys excited for tonight?
We're
I
so
don't
much
know.
excited, even we can't believe the event, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a crazy night. I'm sorry, guys, for being late. We expected to be here a bit earlier, but because of some unavoidable circumstances,
Mm.
that is why we are here a bit late. But
Mm.
we are going to be on time still.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, here you are with your manager. Can I ask you a question, Mr. Manager? So, have you signed the artist, or maybe he is working, maybe the studio you have shared, the shares is you at him? Maybe have you signed him or not?
Basically, the studio is just new.
Yeah.
It's a music production studio. I wouldn't say like a record label. We can't sign to a studio, so we have a record label that is coming up.
Yeah.
But it's basically under the management, so which have given him a management deal. So studio, people get to mistake a studio and a record label. So this is basically a music studio for creatives, for musicians and all that. But for a record label, that's gonna come on later. But for now, like we are having that a deal whereby I get to manage him as a manager. So I haven't like signed it to the studio.
Mm.
Yeah, but he's under me.
So, is it open for other
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
upcoming artists?
it's open.
Yeah.
It's fully open right now. Artists can come over, podcasters, content creators, they can come and create their content there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about your stylist right here, I can see, hey man, umeng'ara yani huku ni ile ingine bana. Can you tell us about your business maybe?
No, my business is simple.
Yeah.
Fashion and style.
Yeah.
Nothing much about it.
Well,
Yeah, this is one of the biggest names when it comes to styling here in the Kenyan scene.
I can see it, man.
I will not mention some of the names that he works with, but
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you go look around,
yeah.
name is Simba Styles.
Just check my page, Simba Styles.
Yeah, you can see the work
You'll
he
see
does.
my work there.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Flamaz is one of the many clients, my superstars. I normally call them my superstars.
Mm.
He's one of the many artists who have given me the chance to believe in my work.
Mm.
And I normally say that fashion is art. You know, there's a reason why they are called art. So there has to be some element of art in how they dress. And most of the time we talk about our artists going international, but we forget that maybe it also starts with the dress code, how they dress, you know. So I don't do child's play here. I'm in business. Can take a good look.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
this,
pumped
this
up, pumped up for his PC.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I also wanted to play with the team behind it. That's the inspo behind the piece today. And yeah, I hope everything that starts well will always end well.
Maybe you are inspiration in the industry. We have the likes of Robisco, those kind of, those are the major people that are in
Come
big in
on,
the industry.
bro. Come on, come on.
They have not yet experienced yours.
My aim is much higher.
Yeah.
I think my role model is not even found in Kenya. My role model is Swanky Jerry. Have you heard of Swanky Jerry?
I've not yet heard of it.
He's a Nigerian fashion celebrity, fashion stylist. That's one guy that I normally look up to. But regionally, I would go for Juma Jukes. He's an artist, but he's also good in fashion and style. Yeah. So I normally aim higher. Right? Here in Kenya, I think I'm one of the best, so I can't compare myself to
I like
anybody.
it.
Let's compete.
Yeah. You
Good
like the
talk, yeah.
confidence.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Flamaz, we saw like 1 year ago in Uganda,
Yeah.
but we never seen you perform in Kenya. Why did you choose you performing in Uganda and Ghana as artist?
Yeah. You see, music is not supposed to be limited to just one country. If you listen to my songs, some of them they be resonating to most people across the globe. I could say across the globe. So my music is not limited to just Kenya. So I just want to take over from everywhere, not just Kenya. Yeah, so I won't say that I'm going to start from my cradle. I'm going to start from everywhere. Wherever they embrace my music, I look at the analytics and then I can see there I have some fun, then I definitely try and go there. Because what if the Ghanaians are the people who embrace me first? You see, the king is never embraced at home first.
Yeah.
Yeah, until he gains the respect from the other people, then that is when you're going to you see the value of the king. Yeah.
Talking about the music industry in Kenya, do you think maybe it offers maybe an opportunity to really aspiring artists who's coming from the ground maybe?
Um, I'm not going to lie. The Kenyan industry, when it comes to music, is a bit comparing to these other countries that I've visited. I think we are fairly okay, but we are not there yet. And for a starting artist, you definitely have to keep pushing because you need really so much consistency, and you really need to know your your niche or your your fans. You need to understand your fans so that you can progress from there. So if you listen to my music, you can just definitely know that I'm targeting something and I'm targeting someone. That is why you can see my fan base growing such on a trajectory that is quite exciting.
I guess it was on March this year. Bien won the award at Zanzibar. He was considered as the best male artist in East Africa. What can you say about that?
Yeah, he's still top.
Mm.
I appreciate the work he does. He's still on the top. That's good. Yeah.
Mm. Do you feel he deserved that? Because most of the Tanzanians used to say maybe this award should have gone to Diamond because Diamond has many hits on more than BN maybe some kind of those.
You see, uh, he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
You see, it's not about the number of hit songs that you do. It's how many souls are you touching. You see, when you listen to BN, okay, I'm a fan of BN myself, okay, and I can see the work he does and how he pos- positively impacts so many people here in the country. And I could say I look up to him. Yeah, I really do.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's all about taking over you as a singer? What are you thinking of? Is this your first EP?
Yeah, this is my first EP. I didn't mention that. Taking over is one of the lines I have in one of the songs that is going to be uh, in this EP. And now taking over resonates with most of the songs that are in this EP. Okay, so if I say taking over, it doesn't mean I'm taking over someone's house, but I'm definitely taking over the industry, and the time is coming for that. Yeah, that is what we're working towards now. So taking over is quite symbolic. Yeah, I think you get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe can you give us some punchlines maybe from maybe one of the best song maybe you written in the EP?
Uh, okay. When you rotate the turn around, you make me come alive. When you take it down, my shit done as a how. In my eyes, you can do no wrong. Wanna love you all night long. When you rotate the turn around, you make me come alive. When you take it down, my shit done as a how. In my eyes, you can do no wrong. Wanna love you all night long, my baby, njoo basi tucheze, my baby, njoo basi tutese. And then if
Okay,
you want to
so
continue, you can say,
abo, 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 wo, wo, abo, 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 wo, wo, abo, 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 wo, wo.
Can you do that?
Abo, abo.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't say per se. I would mention them right now. I feel like if I mention that right now, takuwa naharibu vitu. Unaona? I feel like I need to surprise the fans. You understand? So I cannot just tell you that these are the artists that I'm gonna work with. But Flamaz has been working with a lot of artists in Ghana, not just Ghana, Uganda, and all that. But right now is not the time for us to like reveal the artists that we are working with. We want it to be like a surprise, like bomb. Because he's really taken over. He's been working hard for that. You understand? And this EP is more of a symbol of like telling his fans that he's about to take over the whole industry. You understand? So I feel like the whole essence of Flemers is someone who is about to take over the game. As much as he's still pushing the music, he started just music and all that. He's about to take over because he's been pushing really hard. He's been working on music, sleepless nights. We've been traveling countries to countries, working with different producers, working with different artists, and we've got crazy lineup, crazy collabos coming up. So fans, they better be ready for that. Yep. It has worked well. Zero is, I feel like the way people portray Zero in public is not the same way you meet him in person. Zero is this one person who is humble, msee ametulia. He doesn't have a lot of, ile mambo mengi like you see wasanii wengine kuwork with is very hard. But with Zero, it was really easy to work with, even when we went to shoot the video in Mombasa. It was really easy to work with Zero more than working with any other artist because there's some artists whereby if you want to do a video, itaanza kusumbuana. No, no. But for Zero, it was really easy. He's a good guy. He's really humble. He's down to earth. And one thing about Zero that I liked about him is so God fearing. William say ako ameshika Mungu sana. Like he's so God fearing and he's that person who can give you an advice that can really touch you and can really inspire. He's a very good guy. Apart from what people portray him, the way you see him in public is just different from how you meet Zero in person. Yeah.
Tonight we are going to do a live performance of the EP. We're going to do it live this time. Most people they don't expect you to do it live. They expect you to do ad libs or something like that. But we're going to do it live. Me and my team we are ready. Yeah,
Very
we'll
ready.
be working on it and we'll be working towards it. So you guys be ready. Yeah, though I got some requests to do some of my other songs, so I'll definitely do them as well. Yeah, and after this EP, just expect hit after hit, hit after hit. It's going to be all the time. We're going to be releasing all the new songs because we have a catalog that is quite huge, and we are not limited to releasing any more songs because why not? Because why not? You know, Talanta Aishi. One of my artist friends tells me Talanta Aishi. So we just release the songs. We're definitely going to have to release them. Yeah.
So there's one question that we mostly ask every celebrity that we meet around. Maybe pale nyumbani unapotoka kuna mtu anakupikia chakula kuna mtu anakuandaa before this kind of work.
Mimi mwenyewe naweza pika.
So umekataa kabisa kwamba una mpoa pale
Mimi
hivi.
mwenyewe naweza pika bro.
But una pale hivi mtu ambaye baridi ikizidi
Baridi of course ifai kuzidi. Kama hii season, hey, siwezi.
yeah.
Haifai kuwa baridi.
So,
Usikubali pneumonia iko bado. Siwezi. Yeah, man.
so you are not dating right now. That was the question.
What is it with you guys? What's up with you?
Yeah, tell us what you can know. Maybe in a few months there's someone who will come in the limelight.
Hiyo itafika wakati wake. Yeah.
So one last message maybe to your fans out there, people who follow your work.
Keep on. Kwa sababu ni aje, mimi niko ready. Sijui kama wewe uko ready. Kwa sababu kazi tunafanya is gonna be crazy. Yeah. Of course, we can't be expecting just BN and some few other names to be on the limelight all the time. We definitely need fresh blood, and that is what I bring. And we don't need to just be Kwamboka now all the time. You see, we just need a new sound in the industry that is going to take us international easily, something that resonates with most people internationally. Okay, I think there's a lot of spaces in kwa field kwa hii industry. See na pia most artists they tend to copy, and hiyo ndo maybe ina affect most of our Kenyan artists. Don't copy, just try and be original, embrace your craft, just move with your craft. Yeah.
Your time,
Yeah.
when was last year,
Yeah.
why did you decide to go for a song? Kwa ukimalizia kumeleza, maybe utapatia mambo moja mbili ulijenga kwa song.
Okay. Definitely wewe umeshasikiza hii EP, sio?
Nasikiza na
This specific song is from my soul, and it really resonates with me, and it's my story. I could say it is my story from where I am from. Yeah, and I come from a Christian background, so definitely I've been bred in a way that I believe in God and I believe in prayer, and more reason why I wrote this song so that I can say thanks to God and try to notify people or notify my fans that I do believe in God. Yeah, and the music we write, it doesn't really mean that you don't believe in God at the end of the day. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, you just listen to the song and I'm sure you're going to understand what I mean. Yeah, but it is my story, it's from my soul and resonates with me. So yeah.
hiyo ngoma ya Kristo hiyo.
na swali nimesema hapo wasanii wa Kenya wako ndio wanapoti. Nakumbuka hapa ndio wametoka.
Yeah.
Ni support.
Iko wapi saa hii? Sijui kama a few weeks ago I was in Ghana, and then funny thing, I didn't hear any Kenyan song. Actually, no Kenyan song, not even a Tanzanian song. That was really weird. Actually, yeah, I was asking myself. Those guys, I asked them, do you know Diamond Platinums? And then they said, who's that? But then when you see those Kenyans, they listen to Ugandan music. Ugandan music in a song sana, even in Ghana, you can go to a club and you can just hear these are Ugandan songs. South African songs zinachezwa Ghana. Okay, sijatembea sana hivyo duniani niseme eti najua nini mingi, but hiyo kitu ilinifunza something. Kwamba ni aje, try to be original, try to be a bit bilingual, usikuwa uko limited to just, okay, Swahili is good, but try something new, try something different, try to consider going somewhere, some places, and when you sing, you just, okay, unaweza imba hata Kikuyu for sure, and then bado it's going to sound good, okay? You remember there is this song, is a reference point, ilikuwa inaitwa Despacito. I never used to hear anything about Despacito, but I used to sing it. Yeah, so siwezi sema eti you just be singing Swahili ama English ama nini. Don't be limited, try and be just unique. That is why we have just unique. Yeah, we try to be just unique. Did I answer you, bro? Yeah.
Tutapia mistari ya hiyo gospel song. Tukimalizia.
I don't know where should I start from. I think maybe we should just go inside. I give you that.
like you should,
So,
guys
fair
should just
chorus.
go inside.
Yeah, I can just give
Listen
you
to
that
the
thing.
interview.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys should come and listen to it. It'll be much more.
So we appreciate for so much for this interview. We don't take you for
Thank you
granted,
guys for coming.
and also for giving us a platform to interview you.
Yeah.
Big up. We wish you all the best in the industry.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you all for coming. We appreciate